What's next for financial advisors? I'm joined today by Kyle Brownlee to find out what lies ahead for them. Kyle, welcome.
Thank you, Shannon. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So what has you excited for the future for financial advisors?
I think it's an incredible time to be an advisor. I think we've got unlimited opportunities to do good. And more than any time in my career in the last 20 years, it's way more about relationships. So much of our business is becoming commoditized. And I just don't think that's value. And so I think if we're really true to our core, we are providing valuable solutions to meaningful relationships.
So what are the challenges that come with that, though, with being so relationship-based?
Yeah, you're limited today, especially with DOL and the changes coming out there. But I think really, as long as you're doing what's best for the client every time, and you're truly putting the client first, I really don't see a limit other than just your ability to stay on top of what's relevant and what's accurate, because you have to be correct, you have to know your limits, you have to be in compliance, but then you just have to do the right thing. So I think as long as you do the right thing, it's just not as hard as everybody's worried about.
Absolutely. So tell me about your firm then and how you've set your firm up for success.
I've set my firm up for success for hiring really, really excellent people. Looking to see what client needs are and then building the firm around that need. Again, so I guess I talk about relationships, but it's not about product. It's not about sales. It's not about quotas. It's about asking the right questions, right?
So when you're hiring, what kind of talent are you looking for? What kind of attributes are you looking for in a person to work for you?
We look at three things. If our mission, vision, and values don't line up with our team members, then that's obviously not going to be a successful hire. And then I'm really looking for people that are willing to work hard and listen and learn. If you're coachable and you've got the right heart, you can make it.
Absolutely. So how has HD Vest helped you guys then?
HD Vest is great. I mean, for the almost 20 years that I've been with Vest, they've pioneered this part of the industry, helping tax and accounting firms enter this investment space. And it's a clear advantage. There really are no competitors, in my opinion, in our space, because we have so many more options of value to add to the relationship.
Great. And so, for advisors watching this right now, what's one piece of advice that you'd give them to really get started and get on that path to success?
Two things. You have to be confident, and clients come to you because they trust you and they borrow your confidence. And so if you're new in the industry and you're trying to be successful, have as many meetings as you can have. Always do the right thing. If you do the right thing, you don't ever have to question that. Doesn't mean you're always right, but intend to do the right thing, intend to give the right advice. Work on creating high levels of trust. It takes time, but when you get those high levels of trust, you can do your greatest work for the client.
Well, thank you so much for your insights today, Kyle. I know advisors will find this extremely helpful.
Thank you, Shannon. It's been a pleasure.
For Investment News, I'm Shannon Rossick.